On Monday, U.S. President Donald Trump launched Made in America Week, a close to his heart campaign meant to get businesses to make their goods here.
Restoring American manufacturing will not only restore our wealth, it will restore our pride and pride in ourselves. It will revitalize our independence, and it will rebuild the bonds of kinship between our communities and our citizens.
But all things Russia continue to dominate the America First president's first half year in office. In December, outgoing President Barack Obama seized 2 Russian compounds in the U.S. over allegations that Moscow meddled into the American election to help Trump.
It's like a daylight robbery. They act like bandits on the road. What is it to take away property which belongs to us according to a bilateral intergovernmental ratified document? And in order to get it back, they act according to the principle, what's mine is mine, what's yours, we will share. Decent people do not behave this way.
Russia wants the properties back immediately and without preconditions. If the White House complies, it may look like quid pro quo for the meddling. If it doesn't, Russia says it will retaliate. Meanwhile, the administration is trying to distance the president from a meeting between his son-in-law, his campaign chairman, a Russian lawyer, and a Russian-American lobbyist.
I'm one of the counsel for the President of the United States who was not involved in the meeting and not aware of the meeting. So from our perspective, my answer stands, and that is the President was not engaged in this.
Trump's political foes aren't buying it.
Frankly, it's a little bit unbelievable that neither the son or the son-in-law ever shared that information with their dad, the candidate.
And now new polling shows record low approval ratings for President Trump nearly 6 months into office. Just over 1/3 of Americans surveyed approve of the job the president is doing. Close to 60% say they disapprove. And almost half say U.S. leadership in the world has gotten weaker under Trump. While President Trump is dismissing the polls, he says polls were inaccurate during the election and they're not to be trusted now. Roe Ruttenberg, CGTN in Washington.